I'm gonna save you guys a lot of time and money, and I'm gonna show you how I tint my eyebrows and my eyelashes at home for very little cost. First thing you wanna do is just make sure you have absolutely no makeup on your eyelashes or eyebrows. And I use this Just for Men's color that I got at Target. I'm pretty sure in the shade medium. It says on here M-35, so I'm pretty sure it's like medium brown. And I just take this little lid here. I know it looks dirty, but I've cleaned it 1,000 times. It's just stained now. I literally put a dot like that. I'll do teeny bit more since I'm doing my lashes and brows today. Literally a dot. This is the color base, and then this is the color developer. You need both. And then I do a dot, and I literally just eyeball it so it looks the same. And I just take the back of a clean brush and just fully mix it together. Make sure it's totally mixed. Then you can just start by applying it on here. Make sure you don't waste that product. I take a brush like this. You can do a more angled brush. It doesn't really matter. Sometimes I like to use this to apply and this to kind of sculpt out with this micellar water that I'll show you in a second. This one doesn't stain your skin as much, so I will say if you have sparse areas like I have right in here, it covers it a little bit, but it doesn't really stain your skin for too long. Sometimes I wish that I would find one that I did stain the skin, because sometimes I do still have to fill in that little area, but you guys will see. For the most part, it's like pretty good. I'm just putting this on in real time here to show you guys that it really does not take long at all. And then I try to literally glob on, like right here where there's that sparse area. Make sure I get all the little hairs. And make sure I get the ones in the front here, on both sides. Make sure I get the tail end here. Okay, now what you're gonna do is take your micellar water. This is clean, so this is okay to do. And you're just gonna clean up the edges, even though I'm pretty clean with it to begin with. This is not a messy technique, but if you are doing this and like sculpting them and then get anything on here, just wipe it off with your fingers or wipe it off like this. Do it on the other side. I also need my eyebrows waxed or threaded or something very badly. If you guys are in New Jersey and you know a really good threading place, please let me know, because I've always wanted to get that done, but I've always been scared that it's gonna hurt. So then it's like perfect shapes of my eyebrows. Then, while you're letting those process, I usually curl my eyelashes first, which I already did. And I usually am very gentle, but I take my lashes like this and just really just start to put the tint mostly on the tips, because I don't want to get it in my eye because that would hurt. But I'm just trying to put it on my finger, and don't worry, as long as you wash your finger within like a minute, it's not gonna make your finger like, it's not gonna dye it brown. I'll go over the tips of my eyelashes like this, and then I'm gonna do the other side off camera. Now when you get into a couple minutes of it developing, which I forgot to say before, leave on for like 2-3 minutes. I'm cleaning this up and kind of taking some away from the inner part of my eyebrow so that it doesn't get too dark. And that is kind of how you get like that ombre brow effect when it's a little bit lighter in the front, because you don't want them to look too harsh. Take the brush with the micellar water and kind of take it away from the front for the most part. And then I would say probably wait another minute and then wipe your brows off. You could probably wait like, honestly, a good like 10 minutes for your lashes, because you really want it to be really dark. My brows are getting a little bit dark here. So I'm gonna take the micellar water and I'm just gonna firmly wipe. And as you can see, I mean, you can see the difference. It doesn't look as dark, but they look so good. And that was so quick. Now I'm gonna take a clean cotton pad and just remove the excess dye from my eyebrows as well. I'm sorry, eyelashes, duh. And here is the final look. My eyelashes are a lot darker than they were before. I realized I did not get a close-up of those. I'm really sorry, but I can do it next time. My eyelashes are light brown. They're not blonde, but they're very light brown. And yeah, it's the final look.